In this video I'll show how to add and modify tables. It's better to create tables in the paper space, so that we see its real size from the beginning. Let's open the Page Setup Manager first and create a new layout setup. First, we choose a printer or plotter, then depending on what we've chosen, we choose the paper size. We can also set some plot options, drawing orientation, plot scale, plot area, and plot offsets. We say OK, and then we click on the Set Current button. And we'll see here the paper size. So, it's exactly what we need, and we can move on. To create a table in AutoCAD, we can use an existing table style or create a new one. To do that, we click here. Or here. Or, when we begin to create a new table, we can also click on this icon near the drop-down list of table styles and create a new table style from here. We press New and open a dialog box called New Table Style. Let's see what we can change first. Inside the table we have different cell styles: title, header, and data. And we can also create new cell styles. As for example, we can create a cell style for summary. To change settings for a certain cell type, we choose it from the drop-down here. And go to the section with settings. Here we can change such properties as fill color, alignment, format, type. Let's go to the Text tab. For the cells of a selected type, we can change the text style, text height, text color, and the angle of text. In the third tab, called Borders, we can change the line weight, line type, and the borders color. We can also choose no borders. In this case, we will see the borders, but they will be hidden when we print the table. Since we've created our table style, we need to choose the Insert option of the table. We let in is Start from Empty Table, and the insertion behavior. Here we will choose the cell style for the first, second, and all other row cells. By default, first row is for the title, second for headers, and all other are for data. But they can be all data. Or, for example, first line will be the header, and all other will be data. If we choose the first, and specify only the insertion point, then we need to know number of columns, number of data rows, width of a column, and how many lines will contain our cell. If we choose to specify a window, we don't need to type in the width of columns and the number of rows. We only specify these 2 points. When a table is created, we can edit it with grips. This grip we use to move the table. This one, to stretch in vertical direction. This one, to stretch in horizontal direction. This arrow is to stretch in both directions. The arrow that we can see at the bottom of our table is the table breaking grip. If you click on it, you'll enable table breaks. And if we open the Properties palette, we will find there's some other settings. For example, repeat top labels or break height. We can disable the table breaking grip from the Properties palette. We can add rows, delete rows, add columns, delete columns, change the column's width. To print the layout, we right-click on the Layout tab, select the printer, we choose DWG to PDF, and click OK.